Warning, the following contains unedited footage that did not make it into my John Muir Trail documentary. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, we're at Vaughn's. We're going to pick up a couple more things since we're going to hit the trail a day early just to try and split up our pass across Whitney. Right, bags are all packed. It's noon on Tuesday, August 2nd. We are going to start the John Muir Trail once we get to the top of Whitney. For now, we got to get there first. Okay, 1.5 hours in, and I think we're hitting the next water source. We'll probably fill up here. Alright, so we got turned around by a ranger. Alright, so there's a trailhead campground. It's only 15 bucks a night. Instead, I paid 35 bucks to reserve one online in advance, and we had to walk down the street to go find it. And backcountry is hard business. Oh, that's cold, isn't it? When it's raining, open this because you get a lot more airflow. Never seen a campground quite like this one. Not sure what this one's called. Looks like we are approaching trail camp. There are a ton of marmots here. We are in pain. Shoulders and hips chafing. We are not used to this. And it's kind of pathetic because it's only 6 miles and like 4,000 feet up. We'll get our trail lake soon. Look at that, all this trash at this campsite. I mean, that's just unfortunate. Not feeling any headaches or anything. Pretty good. And so far I haven't had to do our number 2 business. And we haven't eaten breakfast yet. So we'll do that soon, but we wanted to make sure we kept moving in case. Because normally when we start eating it, you just feel the urge to go. We're doing the hip belt swap. And a little bit of a throbbing in my head now, but not so bad. Oh man, this scramble is rough. This is actually the easier going part, but I have to scramble across up to there.
November, December. Okay.
This is what the start of the JMT looks like with our packs. Clearly we've already been out for a couple of days. You can see the dirty underwear hanging. Yep, rain. And we got to camp pretty early. Only hiked for 7.5 hours today. Did 15 miles. You see the ice in the lake that we swam in yesterday? It's floating back. We wanted to get a shot to show you, but we couldn't. The view from Forester Pass. Check it out. We're now entering Kings Canyon. Dang.
Pretty comfortable.
You're comfortable with a rain jacket, a puffy, and then a hiking shirt underneath. Crazy. Alright, so we just came from Forester Pass, which is over there. If you don't know where you're looking for, sometimes you can get turned around. Found some of the same path. Look at that. Another one of these flux capacitors in the wild. Alright, so one of these trekking poles, there's like a screw that came loose inside. And so I just used my screwdriver here to tighten it up. Glad to have a screwdriver for these trekking poles. Well, we're headed towards Glen Pass down there. We are just past Vedette Meadow. Just almost over Glen Pass, but the clouds are coming over us and it's about to rain. We're just going off trail here. The trail keeps disappearing into the snowfield. So this is kind of a killer right now. Can't see him, but gotta go fast. Look at this, this is nice. So this is Upper Ray Lake and Middle Ray Lake. Oh, you see them on the camera? Mr. Pence. John Muir Trail. There's some loose, like, wood. Some of these pieces of wood might fall through. Boom. Pinchot Pass, 7.7. Okay. 123. Look how beautiful it is up here. So a couple of ladies just passed by. We think one of them dropped this. Look at Michael's campsite find. The going up Mather is really slow. Oh, now the trail's getting better. Look at all the fish. They're fighting the water. What's the deal here? We were able to cross Deer Creek without getting our feet wet, which is good, since we're trying to find a campsite now. Tomorrow we have to do Muir Pass, which is pretty snowed over on the south side as we approach. And they say there's a lot of snow bridges and running water underneath. Okay, we're about a mile and some climbing away from Grouse. 7:15, sunset is in 30 minutes. Hopefully we can make it there before it gets dark. Alright, this is our campsite. All to ourselves, with a nice fire pit dug into the ground. So we will have fire tonight. Yep. 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
Huh? Hold, Evolution Lake. This is where we're supposed to camp, but we might just keep on going to McClure Meadow. Hey, how's it going? Yep, this is the Evolution Lake Inlet Crossing. Alright, so here's the official Evolution Creek crossing. We did the alternate just because it looked a lot more chill. We weren't concerned about this, but now our pants are drier. All the bridges! We're crossing all the bridges! Oh, I want to let you guys know something. Those that are doing the JMT for the first time and resupplying at MTR, you will be going downhill into MTR, and then depending on which way you go, you're probably going to have a bit of climbing either way. So I dubbed this the MTR staircase, and it's pretty hot midday. It's 2:04. Yeah, like an hour and a half. We're at top of Sanger Creek. Nice work.
What? We made it?
No, but we just hauled ass. We haven't had any water for the last like 30-40 minutes going uphill since we passed Sanger Creek and we didn't get any water there. This is some sort of peach flavored thing, mango peach. It's delicious. So we're going back down to Sally Keys Lake as originally planned, and we'll find a site there. Haven't found anything here. We said, you know what, we're just gonna hike 1 mile up and try to hit Heart Lake. Hopefully find something there. So this is Heart Lake. Alright, it's time for Selden. We're gonna do Selden today. Jeez. Sorry, guy. We said we were gonna do Sally Keys Lakes, but nothing there, man. Time to have a Twix to energize. Let's do this. This is Selden Pass. Not very impressive, but we are excited because there are nicer lakes down there, and there's sunshine, and a lot of campsites, and we will have so much good food. It'll be glorious. And they're not that far away. Look at that. Suddenly we're not so tired anymore because mosquitoes are keeping us busy. If we stop or bend for 1 second, like 5 of them come on to us. A whole hour after the sunset, all the mosquitoes are gone. Don't see any of them flying around anymore. So for those of you that don't like mosquitoes, just take note of that. You know, if you can hike until until the sun starts to go down, and then you set up your tent. Everything will be okay. We're just having a late dinner, and we'll probably wake up a little bit later too. We hiked a lot today. We just came up here. We're like, hey, this has to be Silver Pass Lake. It's a meadow. Where's the lake? Got the moon at 8:30 in the morning. There's Silver Pass Lake. So this is Lake Virginia. Funny because this was not the crossing where we expected. It's had to wade through. Cool, and Red's Meadow, Purple Lake, Duck Lake. These were over tightened, and so they came apart, but we stuck it together with duct tape. Mine are still good. So the cafe is open. Got a store here. Ice cream. After a 25-mile day, I'm already like kind of tipsy without this thing. Yeah, I'm tipsy. Little break. We're taking a nice break on a log. I don't think we've ever done a good one like this. This is our first real one. I'm just wrapping up my pinky toe because there's a lot of grit and sand that got in and it's rubbing my skin away. When you meet another hiker in the morning, they're always cheerful. But by later in the day and in the evening, some are not. It's really buggy on the south side of Donahue Pass. And from what we've heard, buggy on the other side as well. It was on AT&T, there's reception on Donahue Pass here. Mosquito bit my lip and now it's puffy. Thinking about whether or not we could have done this trail any faster. I don't think so. Every single day we've just been kind of completely tired at the end of the day, going as far as we could. And we just passed a group of hikers. They're also finishing up the GMT northbound. They all had bandanas on because of the smoke. Meanwhile, Michael's got his face mask.
I'm not wearing it because it's hard to climb with it.
Oh, remember eating over here? Oh, they just proposed over there. Congratulations, happy couple. It's so close. So close. Alright, we are back at in Mammoth Lakes. It's a little chilly. It's 8:06, a little ahead of schedule. We are gonna see if our car still runs and then drive home. It's gonna be a 6.5-hour drive to San Diego. Okay, so we got this notice this morning. A cop told us that our best bet was to park here. There seems to be nowhere you can park safely in Mammoth. You're gonna get towed everywhere, so do not recommend stopping here in Mammoth.